Hello everyone, Bobbi-Jo Meyer here. Today I want to talk to you about something kind of neat that I thought about this morning, and I just wanted to share it with you because if you could understand what it is that I'm talking about today, I think it could change your life. I'm talking about a 4-year strategy, and when I sign people up with doTERRA, I don't think they really believe what the potential is within 4 years. And some people fall off, and some people just have no vision for what the future can hold. But I know that if you're watching this video, then you are someone who is looking for something better and has that vision. So I want to share with you something that I came up with this morning. You know, a lot of people, when they start with doTERRA, they might see something like a $12 check, and they think to themselves, whoa, I spent so much more than $12. How is this ever going to pan out? But I want to tell you something. If we take what I have seen happen in my own business and apply it to you, if you were able to duplicate that $12, double that $12 every 4 months for the next 4 years, what would that look like? So today I got out my calculator, I did a little math, and if you just follow along with me, I think you'll be pretty impressed with what you'll find out. So in your first year, doesn't seem like much, you know, this is the power of compounding, and once you understand that, you will get very excited about it, and it takes a little bit to get it. So $12, it's not a big deal, right? So what happens when you take 12 and you multiply it by 2? Well, you get 24. Big deal. So let's take 24, and you know where it's going to go. It's going to go to 48. So now you are into your 12th month, and you're going to double that again, and you're at $96. You're still saying, Bobbi-Jo, that's not enough money. I've spent all this money on oils. That's not enough. Bear with me. So here we go. We're going to take it to the next year. So we're in the 4th month of the next year. I got to look up my notes. You're at 192. All right. Where does that go? You're at 384, and by the 12th month of year 3, you're at 768. You say, well, I can go work a job and still make more than that. You're right, but hold tight, because we're going to go into year 3, and by year 3, your monthly income is going to be around $1,536. And we're talking US dollars, so for my Canadian friends that are listening, that's a big deal. And now we're going to take it over to the next month, and you're going to be looking at $3,072. Well, what happens after that? $6,144. And then something interesting happens. You get to your 8th month of your 3rd year, and you're at $12,288. Not bad. Well, what happens by year 4? $24,576. So these are just numbers that I have come up with based on what I'm seeing happen with doTERRA. I've been doing the business officially now for 10 months. I've had a great team that has supported me, and I'm very thankful for all of you that are on my team. But I want to inspire you because I believe that these numbers are real. I'm seeing them happen. I've seen them happen even with people in my upline, so I know they're real. And I know people that are making even more money than what I'm suggesting here. And I ask you this. Let's say you're working a job right now. In your job, if I was to tell you in 4 years you need to be making $24,000 a month, you'd say, well, how am I going to do that? There's not enough hours I can put in a day to make that kind of money. And with a regular job, you're right. But when you're working with direct marketing, where you've got a team that is working with you, it is very, very different. And so you've got to think outside of the box. A couple little things I'm going to say to you. If you're sort of there, but you're not quite there, I want you to say, I want you to think about a couple things. Number 1, what I want you to do is maintain your 100 PV every month. Why is that so important? I'll tell you why. Because people like me who are growing the business, I have to build somewhere. So what I do is I look at people who are faithful, who are getting their 100 PV every month. They're trying to build their team. Maybe they're not hugely successful, and that's okay. But every once in a while, I've got someone I've got to put somewhere. Where am I going to put them? Well, I'm going to look at that person who's working really hard, who's had that stick-to-itiveness, and has continuously been buying that 100 PV. So keep buying that, because people like me will be looking for people like you to place people under. Those are bonuses, and it happened for me. People have on my upline did that for me, and that was a huge boost to my business. So we're not in this alone. The next thing I want to talk to you about is that persistence. Be persistent. There are going to be months where maybe you've got a negative thing going on. Everybody gets that way sometimes. But I just want to encourage you to get back up on your feet, put a smile on your face, and always, always be positive, because great things happen when you're positive, if you're persistent with that positivity. So it's about endurance. doTERRA is not a business for the faint of heart. It's a business that are for people who are in it to win it. It's going to be stressful sometimes, but man, when you get a breakthrough to your next level, you're going to be inspired and you're going to be excited. And when you see these kinds of numbers within 4 years, I think you'll be pretty excited you stayed with it. So I hope that's a little bit of inspiration for your day. I hope that makes sense. You can get your calculators out and you can try it yourself in case you don't agree with my numbers. And if I'm wrong, let me know. But I think that it's a great way to keep you inspired, because we're in it for the long haul, not for the short-term fast gain. We're in it for a 4-year plan, and if you've got this ammunition behind you, you will succeed. All the best and have a great day.